Libras are finding a new emotional home for their legacy. So they're feeling better. They're trying to feel better now about the future and to feel safe about the future and feel safe about their, you know, their career plans and feel safe about where they're going, with their parent as a parent or as a leader. And that's where you're ultimately going to feel good at the end. Is about that legacy item. The full moon is around emotional security and home. So what the full moon says is Libras have some sort of emotional attachment to the home, to the family, to a literal home, maybe to your home that you grew up in, your childhood home, but you have some sort of attachment there, and it's time now to let it go, right? No longer expect yourself. Maybe it's from the childhood that you thought your home had to be that way. Maybe it's that you thought you had to be a good girl for your parents. Maybe you had an emotional attachment to where you had to have a perfect home out in the country. But whatever it is, the universe says it's actually going to hold back your capacity to have this new legacy and this new career direction. So let go of those unrealistic expectations about family or home. Now, the sun going into Leo is social belonging. Did you know if you're a Libra, you only belong what you love the most? Did you know if you're a Libra, you're only supposed to go to your favorite places? You're never supposed to go to places that aren't your favorite? Did you know that? It's because you have Leo in the house of society. You're meant to love everything about your social life. And so you're bringing love back into your belonging. And it starts with whether or not you belong in your heart right now. So you could say the first 4 or 5 days of self-love is you not letting the world talk you out of it. You not letting other people interfere with it. Because you've been this people pleaser sign for I don't know how many centuries, constantly giving stuff up all the time. Basically what the planets are saying is stop giving stuff up. Make sure you get what you want and where you belong. Now that opposition that goes to Pluto has to do with self-love. So what the universe is saying is there's no way that you're going to find where you belong in the world if you don't actively love yourself and lock it in like a vault, like a bank vault. It's just not going to happen unless you do. So I'm in Pacific time right now. So I'm like, I just had a panic at the time. I'm like, it's a whole hour earlier. So ultimately, just to wrap up Libras, because it's pretty clear and important here, it's across some very sensitive boards. You're going to build a new emotional nest for your career. You're going to let go of some sort of codependency you have with your family. You're going to realize that you do belong in society, but you'll only know where you belong if you've locked in that self-love.
It's serious.